Well, I'm back with one last video for the night. Yeah, sorry, a little delay in time. I just got distracted watching YouTube, and I got more time to think about the upcoming Fist of the North that will be born in 2026. Be honest, yeah, CGI is really putting me off it, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from watching it, as I only experienced a bit of the original 1980s, the original Force of the North Star anime. Never read the manga. I do have the first volume. That's just about it. So I'm not really all that familiar with it. So this allows me a chance, a new, someone who's not that familiar with the franchise to actually read it. I'm not sure Rachel can make out a deal. I hope this can make out a deal with the Japanese the publisher, that owns the rights to the Prisoner Star manga. Since it was originally published in Shonen Jump, but now it's in a different publishing company. And it's why it got a sequel called more of a prequel called Fist of the Blue Sky. And funny enough, also it's got a second season, got a sort of another season in CGI called Regenesis. Yeah. That is really good, is it? What's Japan's session with CGI? I understand CGI, they can use CGI for dynamic shots like with Studio Orange, but it's just a movement I don't like much in those. Like, I've not seen the Trigons and B anime. One of the three is the original Trigon first. This remake is obviously more faithful to the manga, but more mangas than others. You get the point. And I just had a lot of time to think about it, but I'm also be watching other people's opinions on it. And yeah. Like, it's nearly as bad as Berserk. Can't get a consistent good adaptation. I think nearly, because Prisoner of Star's first anime was still great, iconic, but had a lot of filler and censorship due to parental complaints, mainly due to the time slot aired in Japan. So, movie kind of made uncensored. Mostly, they just added a blur effect to some scenes. Japan is so lax on censorship sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ. I know it's unrelated to this video, but I just want to express my opinions more. Also, announcement of a TV drama adaptation of a manga. I don't know the English title, but it has Mirai in the name, which means future in Japanese. I don't know much about it though. All I could find, there's no Wikipedia page. All I find, it was serialized weekly on Jump, and it has 8 volumes. But I can't find a single Wikipedia page on it. Unless I know the English name, I can't probably search it up in Jump database. So if you do know the name of the English name of the manga, that'd be really helpful. Speaking of adaptations, I'm hoping the live action Roger Killer movie gets released in Western countries as well. Since the anime is great, I love the anime. I've not finished the manga, but I'm enjoying it. I actually had to reread that. Hey, you get one. Enough talk about other stuff. Let's just get into the review. So this is this is the 4th episode of season 2. So, the episode also with someone running. We find out we don't know who that is yet, but we find out later in the episode. I was being cut to the class where the teachers talk about the culture festival coming up, and I had a type of roulette game just choose which one wins. And what was the type of cafe? Cafe 1. Of course, you'll do a serve and clean up. Should we did the points for them? Do that. Made because that's what they'll do. Customers will do. Give plus good points or bad points depending on the how the service goes. Yeah. So, yeah. There's also a beauty pageant coming up. There's also going to be a beauty pageant. The winner will get a lot of points. So, yeah. So a lot of the class thinks Mari thinks Kitagawa will do good there. Unless before Kitagawa can say anything, Michio actually explains that this is not technically an ordinary. This one's quite unique, as basically if boys had to dress up as girls, and vice versa. For girls, they had to dress up as boys. So basically, it's like cosplaying. And Kitagawa was so into it. I guess the teacher confirms that she can wear any costume she wants. There's no limitations on characters and stuff. So basically, everyone in the class is putting on Kitagawa's cosplay. That would make sense in a way. It makes sense for Kitagawa's friends to know about it, since they're friends and she loves cosplaying and stuff. Also, she would have told them everything that's been going on. The business has been going on for a bit. So that does make sense. And Kitagawa ends up revealing that everyone in the class about Jojo making all of Kitagawa's costumes. They're all impressed by him. Jojo's not sure about all this attention he's getting. So yeah, Kitagawa wants to dress up as a character called Rei. It's one of the popular anime and manga series, which also had a TV drama, which a lot more people know about. Well, that's technically cheating. Technically. It was after the opening, and Gojo ends up watching the show, and turns out Rei is a host. Should I say hostess? It's a girl dressed up as a boy, so that's technically cheating, isn't it? That's kind of technically cheating. It's a girl dressed. She's dressed up as a boy who's basically actually a girl dressed up as a boy. That's kind of cheating, isn't it? Or is it like a loophole? Like she's supposed to dress up as a boy, but she technically isn't. She technically isn't. So it's kind of cheating that way. I'm not complaining on it, but I'm saying it's kind of cheating. I mean, Gojo ends up really liking it. He moves. And, well, a lot of people got moved by the bento scene. Even Gojo got moved by it after watching it. But Gojo's gonna have a tough time, to make Kitagawa look like Rei. It'd be tricky to hide her cars. So it's really tough about that. Kitagawa doesn't really remember that Gojo knows her measurements and stuff. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. He's been doing it for a while, don't forget. She wasn't like this when he first started using her measurements. And now, of course, the has kind of changed a bit since. Well, now she has a crush on him. Also, Gojo realizes there's kind of another problem. Basically, they got 2 weeks to the pageant, but it's kind of a problem. As he's got to help with cleanup and stuff. So I won't have that much time. Be less time to deal with Shizuka. So that's gonna be tough. Yeah. Kiriyama makes a decision. She's gonna make the costume herself. That has Gojo a little worried. No, the last time she tried to make a costume by herself, it wasn't that great. I think Shueisha has their own type of cosplay series. I think I've not seen it, so I can't really tell much. Can't really comment on it much. But 2.5 Dimensional Seduction is kind of one. But I'm not entirely all familiar on its premise. While the protagonists are getting roped into it. I actually should give the manga a read at some point, just to see what it's like. Because I heard the anime is pretty good, but has choices in subtitles. Ugh. Like this mindset. Oh shit. But I'm sick of companies trying to change what's only someone else's work. If you look at the English dub of the Bastard anime, you can tell they changed some dialogue from the Japanese version. You know, some specific things that have Dazzle, like a simple line that ladies first being removed. Or like one of the characters planning to kill herself by biting her tongue. That was removed. Basically, female characters and less powerful positions. Anything to do with that is removed. Stupid feminist bullshit. I'm just sick of these two companies trying to do this and they're getting away with it. And that's just horrible. I don't like that. That's not for them to do. That's just someone else's work that they're actually ruining. And one of the most well-known examples of this, right? One of the well-known examples. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2. What is it, Kobayashi? You get what I mean. Season 2. Iluka scene. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna go over it. You wanna know? Just look up the fucking clip and just look up the clip and watch it. You'll probably get what. And compared to the Japanese version, compared the dub to the Japanese version, you'll understand what we're talking about. And the actress who played the character didn't even give a shit. It was her. She's the one who added the line in the first place, which is infuriating. An insult. Anyway, where was I? Anyway, Gilgal said she has to do this with Gojo. Gojo's still on the show, okay, now, but still, and he goes to the hospital. Isn't that really what's true? Is that they thought he was going to help out with Kiragawa. He shouldn't overwork himself, since they able to guess he was planning to do work, help with the committee and stuff. Also, like guess and stuff, like he did with Shizuka and stuff. Hey, I probably should have done properly earlier. That's odd. I just want to shut up properly earlier. Ah. Uh, anyway. Basically, Gojo actually has the support of the entire class. That is actually pretty cool. But so far, it's like his only proper friend is Kitagawa. He technically doesn't have any other friends when you think about it. Yeah. I'll actually kind of count. What was his name? Himeno? His cosplay name. I think his cosplay name was Himeno. Yeah, the male cosplayer who dressed up as a girl and stuff in the previous episodes. Not as a bad thing, I just couldn't remember his name, so. Yeah, the right thing up in that woman. Don't insult what someone likes to do. But I have to admit this, but I once wore my sister's costume as a kid. Not in public, really. But, yeah, I don't know why I did that. Again, I was pretty much an idiot. What costume was it? Snow White. The Disney one. The original one as, not the crappy one. Okay, I might need to clarify that. The crappy one came out recently and I'm including an adult now and stuff. Anyway, so to build the whole person running area was Gojo. For the senior. Basically, he meets up with Kitagawa. It seems they kind of become more acquainted with the worker at of that material shop. Remember him from episode 1? They just need to become more acquainted with him. Just was help. As the episode comes to an end. So another 2-episode cosplay. Just know how the season's gonna end. The manga ended quite recently. I'm just surprised that chapter 1 was pretty short. The idea of episode 1 felt like one chapter adapted. It flowed nicely. That's just but that's just probably me, so we'll just watch the anime first. I don't know if I would have had that opinion was being the same or different if I read the manga first. But there actually is a chance for me to see what a series is like in manga form before checking out the anime adaptations. So, yeah, looking forward to this weekend's episode, and yeah, I'm late on this, I know. And okay, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I plan to catch up on Sentai, Kamen and Precure. Best catch up those tomorrow before moving on to the anime to catch up on that way, so it doesn't build up and stuff. Not enough time to watch it all. But if I do forget to do that, then I'll just watch a bit of Precure before either way. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and enjoying my content. Please thumbs up, but I want to see more. Subscribe to the channel, videos close feature, and see you guys tomorrow for more videos. Hopefully. Kill Phoenix out.